Yeah, I was just calling because honestly, I need help.
Everything. I want to stop.
I keep watching those videos and I really can't do anymore. It's making me feel so perverted and I have to stop. Any way that you can help me, like, I'll do it. I don't want to do it that way. Yeah, I don't really believe in the whole Bible stuff. Nah, I mean, it could be true. I don't really want to use that. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm never going to watch none of that stuff ever again. I'm so done. Thank you. Hi everybody, I hope you enjoyed watching Back at It Again. This retelling was based off of Matthew 12, verse 43 through 45, which says, "When the unclean spirit was gone out of a person, it passes through waterless places seeking rest, but finds none. Then it says, I will return to my house from which I came. And when it comes, it finds the house empty, swept, and put in order. Then it goes and brings with it 7 other spirits, more evil than itself, and it enters and dwells there. The last state of the person is worse than the first. So also will it be with this evil generation." When Jesus gave this parable, he was specifically talking to the scribes and the Pharisees who had previously requested of a sign from him so that they may know that he's the Messiah. Though they had already seen plenty of signs of confirmations through fulfillment of scripture and through miraculous works that he did as he traveled. So in their blatant rebellion and blatant rejection of Jesus, through this parable, they were taught that the state that they were in now would end up being worse because of their rejection of him as Messiah. And so likewise, when we apply it to our own lives, This parable shows us that the things that we once had, difficulties with before Jesus, when we come in contact with him, if we choose to reject him and not to accept his gift of salvation and not to fill us up and if we choose not to be filled with his spirit through being reborn again, we are in danger of having a more evil lifestyle and receiving more habits that are unpleasing to God in an even worse way. In the case, the female character had a problem with pornography, and through her rejection of Jesus, she ended up with an even worse perverse mind. She started having a lot of this retelling, hallucinations, and ended up in a worse state of mind than where she started. So it just goes to show an example of how people can get once they choose not to follow Jesus. So I do encourage everyone to follow God when he does show himself to you. Put your trust in him, because you will not end up worse than you are. You'll definitely get to experience his love and his salvation that is for you. Thank you all for listening. Have a blessed day.